Okay, ladies, this video is your calling. If you're looking for a career change, interested in the title, that's why you clicked on the video. Tired of the desk job, tired of the 9 to 5, everyday set schedule, or just curious about being a female truck driver, stay tuned. So it's no secret that the truck driving industry is a male-dominated industry, or should I say was, because there are more females coming and we changing the game. I mean, period. So in this video, I want to go over the scarcity of women in trucking, the positive and negative aspects of trucking, well, females in trucking, and how we deal with it all. Okay, so first off, I want to say, if you have enrolled in CDL school or signed up and you'll be starting in the next couple months or so, congratulations. That is a huge first step to take to get in this career, and it's worth it. I mean, and if you're watching this video, of course you're on the right path because the topic interests you and you want to know more about it. So here it is. I appreciate you for watching. So let's get into it. Since you're thinking about getting into this industry, I know you've been doing your research, I'm sure, and that you have seen that there's a shortage of drivers. Well, to be more specific, there is a shortage in drivers, and there also is a shortage of female truck drivers. Just recently, I've been seeing more females, getting their CDLs, buying their first truck, starting their own business and their own company, fleet and everything. So that's what's been keeping me motivated. So I decided to just pass all of this research and stuff on, and hopefully this video will motivate you to get out here and do it if you are still indecisive about, leaving your family behind or just taking that step to getting another career. I know it can be hard, and I mean, you have to just take a risk and see what works for you. So if you're a self-motivated woman who loves driving, want a job with great benefits, good pay, which will come eventually, and just a job with flexibility, then trucking might be the answer. Plus, you get to say you drive trucks if a guy something asks what you do, which, is cool as fuck. Like, who wouldn't want a woman who can drive a big ass truck? Like, really, and ain't scared to get out here and get this money. So you tell me what you like. Of course, there are negative things that you will experience in this field, such as sexism, harassment, also intimidation. Even in trucking, yes, even though it's in other professions, trucking is still out here. Luckily for me, I haven't really experienced much of those three, but it does exist out here. But just make sure when you're starting out that you're not experiencing any of those problems during training, especially the company you're working for. I mean, you don't want to be distinguished by your gender. You know what I'm saying? You want them to respect you as a driver and a driver only. And if they can't handle that, then you're working for the wrong company, more than likely. So just be very careful, especially during training, especially if you have to be with a man. I know most females that was in my class, they wanted another female, which with me, I didn't care if I wanted I didn't care if I had a male or a female. You know what I'm saying? I know how I am. I know the type of mentality I have. So I'm not taking no shit. And that's for anybody, male or female. So I knew I was in that truck to get the right training that I needed, and that was it. Nothing else. Also, being a female truck driver, you have to be a good decision maker. I mean, you have to make good decisions, like where you getting your fuel from, what company you driving for, where you're fueling at, where you're stopping to sleep at, who you letting in your truck, which is most important because it's been a couple of incidents. Well, who am I to say? I don't know what occurred during those incidents that had caused, things at truck stops to lead to others' deaths, but just be careful of your surroundings and, who you communicate with when you're in the truck stop and who's watching you out of their truck windows. Like, just be careful. And as women in this industry, we still need to maintain our health and our safety. So the things I would advise, and what I also follow for myself out here when I'm on the road, is to plan your routes ahead of time. Always stay in or near a lighted area, or park near other trucks. I wouldn't park, all far out, isolated by yourself, because if something happens, no one is beside you on either side to, possibly help you or hear what's going on. So that's something to think about. Also, always keep your doors locked when you're out here. I usually put the seatbelt through my like the door handle of the door, and I lock it in on both sides. Check out reviews on everywhere you go. Reviews help a lot, because I know I leave a lot of reviews for places I go through the week. If it was a bad experience, I'll put that. If it was good, I'll put that. But I check out reviews on everything, especially new truck stops I never went to. People will tell you a lot. They'll tell you a whole earful. So you just have to pay attention and really take note of what other people are saying. And another healthy thing is to make like meal preps. Now that's one thing I haven't done yet, because I don't know. I'm picky when it comes to food and very indecisive, because if I don't have that taste for it, I'm not going to eat it. And I don't think I can eat something 5 days, like, all week. I don't know. But, eventually I'm going to try it. But just right now, I don't. Which would be a smart thing for me to do now. But I just haven't done it. But that's something that, if that interests you, if you're an organized person, a set schedule type, or just want stability with your food without eating all this fast food and nasty junk food that you will come across, then that's a good option. Which leads to exercising. Please exercise. I can't stress that enough. I have just started getting out of my truck and like taking a couple laps around a truck stop or whatever. I don't do it at rest areas, but truck stops definitely, especially if it's lit up. So another thing to think about. Also, lastly, it's a join a women's organization. Of course, they'll offer you a lot of advice, mad support, and valuable resources to, just look up there and feel like you're a part of something. So you won't feel alone out here, especially if you don't have family and you're coming into this career, just with you. You don't have any, kids or anything, and you just want to feel like you're a part of something without feeling like you're by yourself out here on the road, because it can get lonely. But that's something to think about and look into, just to have some type of people to talk to. Okay, so lastly is how I deal with it all. How I deal with the sexism, harassment, and intimidation. Simple. I don't. Like I said before, I haven't experienced any of those things. So that's not been a problem for me. Really, men aren't the problem in the trucking industry, period. Some women are. Our attitudes, can give off the wrong impression. We take jokes, out of context. We take looks offensive. So, just come in with the right attitude and handle your business. Just focus on developing your skills, managing your time wisely, and just gaining as much knowledge as possible. That's, that'll be a good way to gain respect from other drivers as well as dispatch. And better yet, I get special treatment for being a female truck driver. You'll be surprised how many guys go out of their way to help me, whether, it's to closing my doors so I don't have to get out, removing the wheel chocks from my tires, I'll bring it to you, don't get out. Like bringing my paperwork, you'll be amazed at how we get catered to. So I think that's very, lucrative. I love it. Every day I get compliments. If it's not once a day, it's at least twice. I get compliments of, you driving that truck. Dang, I like to see women doing their thing. That look good. I'm like, oh, thank you. So we can't take little compliments and stuff like that out of context, because you don't know what that person's intentions are. Just because they give you a compliment don't mean they about to damn take you around the building and do something to you. So you won't know until you try it. Do not get discouraged from anything you hear about out here, because it probably was like that back in the day, but this day and age, I just don't see it. Yeah, I just don't see it. So get out here and get this money. Make sure your home is in line first. You know, make sure you got that support you need. And come out here and get this money. Enhance your life, please. That wraps up this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all learned something. Even the men. I know this wasn't really much like a broad, general conversation, but I hope you took something from this. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, comment below. I really want to do a Q&A, y'all, so if y'all can like post some questions. I know I'm real good with responding back like that, so if I don't respond back, that's because I'm going to be conserving these questions to do a Q&A video. So just flood it with questions that you want to know, or you know, my personal life or whatever. I'm down to answer whatever. Subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate my followers and subscribers already. So I'll see y'all next Sunday. Bye.